Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Edged it, peach of a ball. Big shout by the bowler. There were two noises though. Let's see what the captain decides. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward. Putting the pressure on the batter. No. Terrible shot. Got that away nicely.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot, really quickly. No stopping that one. Going with a more aggressive field choice. Left alone and easily through to the keeper. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
End of another tidy over. This is good pressure on both batters at the moment. Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely. Finds the fielder with that shot. Stunning shot, fired straight back at the bowler and running away for four. Rocks onto the back foot. That's just beautiful.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
That last ball isn't something you want a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. 4 runs added in the over. England are 169 for 4. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Ah, that's nice. Good defence. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Quick onto that in the infield. End of the over, a maiden. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Very good shot there. Fine edge, beautiful ball. Bowler and slip cordon, very confident. Trying to keep the pressure on now. Great ball last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Glanced away, but fine, short, fine leg. England absorbing the pressure well from the bowlers. Bumrah ready to start from the pavilion end. Dug that out well. Awkward, but well played. Digs out the Yorker.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
End of the over, just the one off it. England are 174 for 4. The right armer is coming on to bowl from the nursery end.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Couldn't get it through the field. Shami bowled a tidy line that over. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Can't get that outside the ring field. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. End of another quiet over. Great bowling from both ends at the moment. Shami ready to start from the nursery end. The right armour is coming into the attack from the nursery end. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Well, don't even bother running.
Beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Oh, that's great commitment by the fielder. End of another tidy over.
182 for 4.
Oh, now that's a brilliant diving stop. Outside edge, doesn't carry. Big appeal, what's the umpire going to say? What a catch, what an absolute beauty of a catch. Divine diving catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock, not what you expect from someone of this quality.
New batter will probably look to work the singles early on and settle in. Doesn't beat the infield. Two runs coming from the over. England are 184 for 5.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter. Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper. A few moves made in the field.
Good shot, a beauty. Dug that out well. End of the over and none off it.
184 for 5.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one. No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Now then, there's an appeal, but nothing of note really happened. Bumrah ready to start from the pavilion end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Nice shot. Cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
You can't bowl that wide to someone of this skill. That's just a simple square cut to the boundary. 4 runs.
Over completed, 4 runs added. England are 188 for 5. Nice cut shot, but straight to gully. Big shout from the bowler. The keeper has really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Oh, this could spell trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. This could be trouble.
Wasn't the best of reviews. Great call by the umpire, though. Good shot, a beauty.
You can't give that much width. Bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
Well, if they keep appealing like this, the umpire might have to sanction a warning. Couldn't get it through the field. They've gone up, but I'm not sure what they're appealing for. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Dug that out well. Doesn't beat the infield.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Over completed, and it's a maiden. Misses everything. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring.
No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot. That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. End of the over, not many coming from it. Siraj ready to start from the pavilion end.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot. Cuts that off well in the infield. Poor shot, really lucky. Now then, there's an appeal, but nothing of note really happened.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Edge. Trying to keep the pressure on now. Great ball last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Times that shot to perfection.
It was driven. Driven very well, I might add.
Rahane, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely. England absorbing the pressure well from the bowlers. That's the end of the first day's play. Sit back, enjoy the highlights, and join me again tomorrow. Going with pace now.
Is coming into the attack.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Bowling a little too wide, and that was just driven square with incredible timing. Looking very settled now.
Edged, but it falls safe. Massive appeal from the bowler and fielders. Didn't see or hear anything live. Perhaps the faintest of nicks. An absolute screamer, diving away to the side and taking a great catch.
The batsman
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
New batter will probably look to work the singles early on and settle in.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
5 runs added there. England are 206 for 6. Shami, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the nursery end.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Oh, that's nice. Good defence.
Nearly got through, just about hit it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
That last ball isn't something you want a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Shami bowled well that over.
210 for 6.
Been bowling well this innings, just needs one more to top it off with a fifer. Dug that out well. Straight to the fielder. Nice, solid defensive shot. Digs out the Yorker. Over. England are 210 for 6. Shami ready to start from the nursery end.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Ah, that's nice. Good defence.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Shami kept it tight. Bumrah having a fine day out. Brilliant bowling so far, and just needs the one for a fifer. Couldn't get it through the field. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over, the batter's pinned down at the moment. Shami ready to start from the nursery end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. And gone. Brilliant catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
India might look to push up a bit in the field and keep the pressure on the new batter.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence.
Bit of shape on the way through. Wood happy just to watch it go by.
Maiden over, well bowled. Siraj comes back on, runs have slowed a bit, so they're a good option to bring on now. Bumrah has been going well here, comes back on from the pavilion end. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Got that away nicely.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Bumrah will be disappointed overstepping the line, and not what the team needed. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Bumrah will be happy with the work that over. Shami ready to start from the nursery end.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Edged, what a delivery. Batter seems almost offended the fielding team went up for that. Will they refer it? And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
At number 10 for England.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Bang! Bowled, just stunning bowling.
Another one goes off to the pavilion. That's 9 down now. Some good bowling, finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the end.
No runs coming off. They've bowled beautifully so far. Deserves to pick up a 5th wicket. Doesn't beat the infield. Drives straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though.
Anderson watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing. Now then, a real chance. Well, if they keep appealing like this, the umpire might have to sanction a warning. That really doesn't feel like enough runs on this pitch. There's real pressure on the bowlers now to get some early wickets. Teams are coming out now. There's a modest lead on the scoreboard with the amount of time left in the batting available. They can make this into something really substantial. Nice, solid defensive shot. A little full, that's going to be 4 runs.
What a lovely shot. Flown to the boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowling.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length still the key. No. Terrible shot.